So here we are out in False Bay on a Friday afternoon. No better place to be. This isn't quite the sort of intense training that I hoped it would be. I was hoping to set sail and complete my qualifying passage around St. Helena and Tristan da Cunha, but ended up getting delayed on the hard standing area at the local yacht club due to a breakage in their vessel launching system. That delayed me by a month, and to be quite honest, I've got some getting to know the boat to do first before I go around Tristan da Cunha in what is effectively going to be winter by the time I got there. So we'll leave that for another day, and my training is going to have to just be like this, a series of short day, maybe week-long passages out into False Bay, well south of the continent, go and play a bit in the Southern Ocean and come back again. I think it won't really give me a chance to get into the rhythm of a multi-day passage, but it'll certainly give me an opportunity to get to know my boat, to get to know the sail combinations that are correct for the conditions. And I should experience quite a wide range of conditions. We're at that cusp between autumn and winter, and in this part of the world we will get everything from fairly solid southeasterlies, although the wind speeds will be dropping off on average. But it's now getting to the time of year where the low pressure systems that rush across the South Atlantic start coming in a little bit higher latitude wise, and they start hitting the bottom of the South African coast, and well, that's where we sail. It's right at the very bottom of Africa, and when those fronts come through bringing some very intense northwesterly winds at times, which then switch through to southwesterly after they've gone, before eventually clocking around back to the south and southeast again, you can get some pretty varied and pretty intense conditions. I've been out in False Bay trying to get home before and seen the anemometer sitting on a cool sort of 65, gusting 70 knots, and with a strong offshore breeze, one's going nowhere. So it's all interesting stuff, and good preparation for conditions we're likely to find throughout the Southern Ocean, and specifically when one's allowed to dip further south closer to Cape Horn to nip around that point. So yeah, all is not lost. I'm not mourning the loss of my passage, my 2,000 mile passage, which I had planned to do, but I've got 6,500 miles to do on the way to the start line, so I think that'll just have to do as my qualifying passage.